How's it going? My name is Hoiman, and I think this week overall has felt quite slow. But for the most part, I'm still working on my book, and I'm currently on chapter 8, and I've mainly just been adding in a whole lot of parts, because I've taken a huge break from this book to work on my first book before, I've kind of been gathering a bit more ideas and kind of just want to add those into the story and kind of further develop the characters a bit more. And then I'm even considering sort of a major change to the plot as well, which I'm still undecided, but for now, yeah, mainly just been working on chapter 8, adding in quite a bit of parts here and there, and just overall progress on the book is going slow but somewhat smooth, I'd say. Aside from the book, I've also began to learn a few new songs on the piano, and one of them is Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors, and it's a theme I really like, but the bass is very complex, so I'm kind of rearranging it a bit to kind of suit more my style and kind of turn it down to more my skill levels. So progress on that is going slow, but overall I am enjoying rearranging that song. And then the other song is the Godzilla theme, which is a very well-known theme, and it is interesting to kind of hear and play on the piano. So overall it's a simple melody, but I'm still trying to work out when and when not to play certain parts and trying to keep the beat on the left hand going. And yeah, overall both progress on those songs are going slow, but overall I am quite enjoying playing them. And then I am also continuing my Collecting with Hoiman YouTube channel, and I'm basically still continuing to doing figure reviews of figures that I have, and yeah, overall it's alright. It at least gives me something else other than my book to do during the day, so at least it gives me some sort of goal to kind of continue my channel. And yeah, overall I think it's going fine overall. To be honest, I felt like I've kind of been quite stressed this week. Not just this week, but the last couple of weeks as well. And for whatever reason, I just never thought to bring it up on this channel, since I don't really feel it's really that relevant to this particular channel. But because it's been going on for so long and it does affect my mental health, so I thought, why not just bring it up. So aside from me always being somewhat stable in my mood, and then some days I can get quite low and depressive for whatever reason, there has been this one overwhelming anxiety for me that's kind of been bringing my mood down quite a bit, and it's giving me stress and even gives me chest pains, and overall it just overwhelms my mind and makes me obsessive to the thoughts. And that's the fact that I know some might think this is silly or whatever, but the reason for this is because 2 years ago there was a video game by Nintendo which released, and that is called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And basically it's a game where it brings a lot of Nintendo all-star characters together, and also some big names from other companies like Konami, Namco, Capcom, etc. It basically brings all these characters together to have a party fun filled sort of brawler sort of game. And since its release, there have been so far 2 years of DLC characters for it, which is basically you pay extra money and then Nintendo will later add new characters to the game. And one of my most wanted characters, which has been going for well over 10 years now, since the release of Smash Bros. Brawl back in 2008, I think it was. The one character I really want to join the game is Lloyd Irving from Tales of Symphonia. I won't get into specific details of the game's history and why I feel that Lloyd should join, but for me personally, just as a quick summary, I played Tales Symphonia back when it released on the Nintendo GameCube back in 2003. To this day, it's become one of my most favourite and cherished games of all time, and Lloyd especially is just a character that I've just always really liked and always fondly remember, and to this day he's kind of one of my most favourite characters of all time. And with each new Smash games, especially now with the DLC for Ultimate, he's still my number one character that I want to join the game. And this is probably the part where some people will think it's a bit silly, like it's just a video game, it shouldn't really, cause someone this much anxiety and stuff. But for me, it's like, I really want this character to join, and with each DLC they've announced so far, it's kind of becoming less and less likely that Lloyd will join, and it's just made me keep hoping and praying, I guess you could say, that Lloyd will be the next character to get into Smash that they announce. And then there's a part of me that just keeps thinking, oh, he's not going to get in, and it's just been bothering me quite a lot, really. It's just because it's like, I'll be super disappointed if he doesn't make it into the game. So it's like, and I've waited for many years for him to join and he still hasn't, so it's just kind of built up a lot of anxiety for me. And again, I know it can sound a bit silly to some people because it's like, why am I getting upset, or why is it causing me so much stress over a video game? Like, I get that, but it's just that Smash Brothers is like a huge part of my life. Like, it means a lot to me, and I've gone into more specific details about Smash Brothers in my Real Talk video, which you can find on my channel. But basically, Smash Brothers just means a lot to me, and it would mean a lot if one of my most favourite characters joins the game, but as of now he still hasn't, so I'm just kinda getting worried. The anxiety is building up inside me, and it's just been making me feel really low and depressed these past 3 weeks, to the point where I'm getting chest pains, difficulty breathing, and just even lower motivation to do anything. Like, I'm just constantly having this thought in my head, like, oh, will Lloyd join Smash, and so on. So yeah, that's basically what's been bothering me quite a bit this past few weeks. And again, I know some people will find this silly, but it's just, I just can't help it, really. It's just the reality of my situation. But I know all I can really do is just wait for Nintendo and see what they announce for Smash. But I guess it's just the suspense, really, of having to wait a few months before a character is announced, and it's that kind of time frame and built up over the years that it's just kind of caused me a lot of anxiety, really. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. That's pretty much why I've kind of been feeling really stressed out and low, and I know some can feel that it's a silly reason to get stressed out, but for me it just means a lot, and I just can't really help feel this way. But all I can do is wait, really, and keep telling myself to not get overstressed with it, and just force myself to kind of think on more positive things and focus on doing other stuff. Nothing really comes to mind, just continue with my book and stay home for the most part. And yeah, I'd imagine it's going to be pretty similar to this week, so we'll just have to see how it goes, and I just hope that my mood improves, and yeah, Just have to see how it goes. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.